What are you doing? You fired him off the wrong end of the ship. Oh no. Ha ha! Got hit by a dud. It got hit by a dud. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh. Hello, everybody. It's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to episode number 28 in my Let's Play series of War on the Sea, taken from a live stream series on my Twitch channel, where we just recently got a Twitch partnership, so that's pretty awesome. We were invited to the Twitch Partner Program, thanks in large part to the success of the War on the Sea series, although the channel's been growing steadily over the last few years. Still, to be able to become a Twitch partner is pretty exciting for me. It's actually good for viewers because they get the ability to pick any bit rate rather than or resolution. So a lot of times it's dependent on how busy Twitch is, but if you're actually in the partner program, you get prioritization, so you always get the option to choose whether you want to watch in 1080p, 720p, 480, whatever, which is kind of important for people who may not have access to super high-speed broadband. But that aside, this is part number 28 of War on the Sea, a new game out by Killerfish Games, developers of Cold Waters and Atlantic Fleet. And in today's episode, we're going to be fighting a naval battle at Guadalcanal with a cruiser task force of ours against some Japanese ships. Now, fair warning, guys. This is going to be a video where I express a lot of frustration with the game. This is from a long time ago. This is from 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I was still very much learning the game, and I did not understand all the mechanics, and I debated posting this video because there are a couple of clear mistakes that I identified in watching this again, where I kind of have some of my ships going in circles because I forget to give the lead ship in the task force an order, and I start getting frustrated and sort of vocally upset with the game. I do think there are genuine critiques of the game's UI of not being very transparent, not being very intuitive. But since this video, the game has actually released several patches that have improved navigation and improved some of these things. And so I would just caution you that. That being said, I know some people did specifically reach out to me and asked me to show this because they found they found the stream very entertaining. And I didn't want to jump ahead of this surface action because it is kind of an important surface action in the playthrough as well. And I didn't want to edit over all the audio either because I thought that would kind of ruin, I think, some of the experience of viewing this. And so I just wanted to get my cautionary, tale out there. There is some entertaining stuff, I think. You saw a little bit of it in the preview here, the first 30 seconds of this video with that torpedo highlight. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Take my criticisms with a grain of salt. The game has legitimate critiques and elements to critique, but in this, I think my own frustration should have been at myself. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys at the end. Oh, and I probably should explain what's happening, right? So, again, taken from a live stream on my Twitch channel, this is a naval battle which is occurring near Guadalcanal. We are evacuating roughly 2,000 U.S. Marines, a little bit less, from Guadalcanal to move them to Milne Bay to support the troops there to try and hold off the Japanese invasion on the tip of New Guinea, while saving these troops who are really low on supply for another fight. So the objective here is we've got 2 transports with about, I think it's actually like 1,700 Marines on board. We're trying to get away from Guadalcanal to Milne Bay so we can effectively shift these troops to another battle where we've got a better chance to win. But the Japanese have a surface task force which has engaged our task force, and as a result, we're trying to fight these guys, but also trying to get away and trying to protect our transports from enemy damage. And that's the situation that we're jumping into right now. You were suggesting using my Wildcats to spot. Do you just fly them around there? Or is there any, actual order I've got to give to order them to spot? Sendai's sunk. Well, it's a Sendai class then. Does it matter if I misidentify it if it's a different class? If it's the same class? So what? It's a Sendai class. Right? I don't think it actually matters which one of the... Okay. It still says Sendai when I change the ship. It even says it, like I changed the ship, and it still says, oh yeah, well, we don't care, it's a Sendai class. Alright. Maximum elevation, boys. Open fire. Alright, let's change course just slightly so we can get those rear guns into action. Because they can't quite come to bear. Can they bear now? I gotta think they can bear. Star shells? It's not even dark. It's 6 in the morning. Why is this destroyer changing course? I didn't order it to do that. Dude. What are you doing? And where you're gonna try and collide with one of my other cruisers there? %16 fire control solution. Are we closing the range? We are. Alright, so if we take a look here, the enemy is engaging with us. They're turning into line here. Alright, let's do this. Let's have this rear cruiser form up with Beale. The Flint is taking evasive action for some bizarre reason. I don't know why these guys... they're not under AI control. I don't know why they're turning themselves. You just want to go out there on your own, I guess. Marines are sailing away as quick as they can on their own. These guys don't actually seem to be formed up. Beale and Reno, form up. Nope. What are they doing? I don't understand this. They're not obeying any orders. Where is this guy going? Oh, the Reno's the lead ship? That's why? No, the... Oh, you're right. You're right. God. Oh, well, actually... Fucking A. And I didn't order this guy to join a formation at all, so I don't know where Flint is going. This is just really kind of annoying. I mean, come on. It shouldn't... I get it. Read the manual, blah, blah, blah. But give me a break. This is not intuitive at all. I don't even think I gave Oakland any orders to follow anyone. He's just, like, sailing out there on his own. I only issued orders to these 2 ships. And why did he stop? Forming up on Beale. Okay, fine. I guess that makes some sense. Just what you want to do. Stop in the middle of a battle. Also, where are you going? Just gonna sail around like your heart's content? Freaking... This is great. I'm sure this is just great. Well, the enemy's at least in a coherent formation while we're just, like, sitting in place. I literally was trying to manually command them to get them in a semblance of a line. Now they're going to collide with each other. Cargo ships appear to be okay. They're not shooting at them. Although I don't... Oh, maybe they are. Hey, guys. Stop being idiots. Okay, Oakland, you be the lead. Beale, you follow. Followed by... I don't know what ship that is. Flint, Oakland... I only ordered these two. I only selected these two. Why would everybody else... Oh my god, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Line ahead is the damn formation. Are we not getting any hits on these guys? One thing's for sure, we've got steady gun platforms. We're not even doing anything. All right. Oakland should be the lead here, so you guys should just, like, follow behind. In formation with Beale? Not really. Oh my god. Look at how... This is fucking bullshit. This AI is the dumbest AI in the world. I like this game, but, like, this is the AI's decision on how to form up, to run in circles, to just sit under fire. I could do better just manually doing this by myself. I do have the ship set to follow one another. Everybody's supposed to follow Oakland. I mean, if they start in line formation, it's usually fine, but for whatever reason, whenever you're close in on the shore, you don't start in the formation you select, which, I don't know, maybe that's supposed to represent the fact that maybe they were at anchor or something? Have we not hit them once yet? Like, oh no, we're hitting them. There you go. Nice big explosion there on the Kuma. She's on fire. Some of her turrets also look like they're out of action because they're not all pointed in the right direction. She's taking quite a bit of damage, actually. Just gotta hope they don't launch torpedoes at us when we're sitting still not doing anything. I'm waiting. Trying to give the AI the benefit of the doubt. Trying to give them a little bit of time to form up. Maybe they'll do a better job now. Meanwhile, it looks like my destroyer here has a propeller on fire. Don't worry, though. She's moving slowly, so... So, we're giving it time, and things are starting to slowly come into focus from a formation perspective. Hey, Lieutenant Rainbow. 7,000 yards? Is that a good range to fire torpedoes at the enemy? Fire the torpedoes! In the middle of a turn is probably a smart thing to do, too, right? don't even know where my torpedo tubes are. Let me see. Oh, there they are. Midships. What are you doing? Like, maybe don't fire the torpedoes if you're going to, like, form yourself up in a... How about you don't do that? If you're going to form up and turn around into your own formation. Yay, it's a merry-go-round. Destroyer's taking some damage. Still just the minor fire. Oh my god. This is like a landing craft formation. Everybody run in circles to get in the perfect formation. Alright, one of the enemy cruisers is on fire. Pretty badly ablaze. I don't know if she's sinking yet. She's still got one of her forward turrets firing. But she is ablaze stem to stern. The other ship's afire too, so our HE rounds are landing. Doing some damage. We haven't really started focusing on the destroyers in the rear of the line yet. If we start dealing with long lances, we're so fucked. Conestoga wagon trail, circle of defense. Oh god, that's awesome. Alright. Surprised we're not taking more damage. It seems like the only ship that's taken fire is the destroyer. I guess the fact that we're constantly maneuvering is probably helping. Torpedoes don't want to fire. I'm telling them to fire. They don't want to fire their torpedoes. What are you doing? You fired him off the wrong end of the ship! Oh no! Ha ha! Got hit by a dud! It got hit by a dud! Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Okay, so that might be someone should clip that, just saying. Alright, let's pray that the Japanese haven't fired any torpedoes at us, because we're at 5,000 yards. This is point blank. I gotta imagine should we shift our fire yet? I don't know how quickly. I mean, they're getting obliterated by HE rounds. Their destroyer, I think this one might be going off to launch a torpedo strike. How about you reverse your turn and target this destroyer? I'm a little bit nervous about how goddamn close we are. Beale is flooding. Probably gonna lose the Beale. All right, shifting fire. I'm hoping those cruisers are goners. I got to imagine the enemy's... Can we move a little faster? Got to imagine the enemy's launching torpedoes, which could completely change the complexion of this battle. Just one salvo of long lances really would fuck us. Why did my cargo ships turn around? What are they doing? I told them to go the other direction, you dum-dums. Ugh. Reno just sitting back here chilling like, don't worry, guys. I got this. Meanwhile, our destroyer is ablaze now. I mean, she's moving slow. I guess that's the Like, seriously. I gave you fucking 10, 15 minutes, AI. Figure the damn formation out. Friendly fish are in the water. I guess one of our cruisers decided on its own to do a torpedo attack. I just don't know why they keep circling. That's the confusing thing, is I've canceled one of our Type C's is flooding. Fucking A. The enemy doesn't even care the fact that we're just obliterating its task force. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill those Marines. Ooh, nice big explosion there. Oh, I think she's dead. Pretty sure they must have had like a torpedo mount blow up or something. That DD's gone. Again, you're not following anyone. The AI is just trying to take over command of this ship. It just keeps saying, nope, I'm going to turn. Because I'm dumb. Meanwhile, the cargo ship's... Alright, the Beale is sinking, so we did lose a destroyer in this enemy battle. Yeah, I know, Comfit. The rear C3 is getting hit. I'm not even telling him to weave. I don't... Drive the boat fucking straight. Why are you circling? This is just really frustrating to fight this battle, in all honesty. Having a heavy cruiser here, I think, would have been an absolute deciding factor. Meanwhile, they're dead in the water. This guy's dead in the water. This enemy ship over here beached itself, by the looks of it. There's one enemy destroyer which hasn't been hit yet. This C3 keeps turning back into the enemy. Or maybe I ordered him to do that. Maybe I was trying to... I don't know. I don't even know. We lost one Wildcat. I'm hoping the enemy's been so badly damaged I can strafe these guys. Actually, three Wildcats. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I told them to do circles and never told them to stop turning. I don't even know. Gurkle Toss, thank you for the follow. Why won't he fire his torpedoes? He's got a 99% oh, there you go. He's finally turning the torpedoes. Question is, are they going to fire them? They're just sitting there. You got 4 of them, sir. Fire. Alright, well, maybe a good thing you didn't. So both enemy cruisers are sinking. Oh, now that one's sinking. They all just died at the same time. They're still shooting their anti-aircraft guns at my fighters here. Thoroughly Atlanted, yeah. Still got quite a few HE left in these guys, too. Alright, so we're just gonna try and pound this guy on the beach into a hulk. 2 enemy destroyers sunk. 1 light cruiser. Hey, look, some naval gunfire support, too. Just landed on the beach here. Ship commands AI hijacking is rough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was me. Every episode I post on YouTube, people are like, did you even read the rules? You don't seem to understand how to play. But it sure felt like I was being fought against by the AI in this particular fight. Ooh, I love those... You see those little effects when the shells hit the ground? You get like the little shock wave from the... You can just kind of faintly see it from the explosion. Love it. That'd be cool if you could do like in-map shore bombardments. You can't really do that. There's no land units represented in the 3D world. See, average games. It even makes the enemy ship so blurry. Can we fire torpedoes at this guy? Oh, we already used our torpedoes. Hope to see you as well, sir. Have a good one. By the way, Rainbow, thanks for the host. Appreciate it, sir. I'm assuming I can get the ship to a point where I just destroy it so thoroughly that it's considered destroyed. Would sure suck if the game says, nope, they can Jack Aubrey it and always repair it no matter the situation. I guess they probably will scuttle it, even if I don't sink it. There's a point usually where there's so much non-flotation damage that they scuttle the ship, I think. They can have magazine detonations, yeah. She's technically not aground, although I'm gonna guess that counts as aground. Oh man, I can barely even make out what's going on because of all the land detonations. That ship is strong. Strong like bull. Alright, Oakland, double back. You'll go for another pass. We'll give it another pass. My ship's formed a somewhat of a semblance of a line here. Newhauser, 2 enemy destroyers sunk and 1 light cruiser. Another one is beached, and I'm hoping to destroy it. Did you see the whole thing where I was fighting the AI the entire battle? Like my own AI? My ship AI? And I torpedoed my own ship, but there was a dud, so it didn't blow up. And my ships just drove around in circles for the whole battle. We lost a destroyer, yeah. I mean, at some point, I think she just dies from damage. Oh, we fired torpedoes at her, by the way. They're going to go into the beach. Looks like they all missed. Do they just keep churning here? Is that... torpedoes don't know how to react on the water, on the ground? Alright, let's... Okay. If we retreat... It doesn't scuttle her. It just says critical heavy. Huh. Well... Well, in any event, we sank 1 enemy light cruiser and 2 destroyers for the cost of 1 Fletcher. We get 15 command points. We lost 10 command points, so we netted out 5. These guys are supposed to be going back to Milne Bay. We've got fighter cover above them as well. Alright, so an enemy air attack on the formation now. Okay. Oh, wait. Pause. Forgot to turn on the radars. Turn your radars on. I didn't want to keep that bombardment going indefinitely because I didn't want to burn through all my ammo. Lieutenant, I might have mixed up some things in there, but that was clearly inept AI ship management. Even if you say I don't know the game all that well, like the fact that I ordered ships into a formation, I held back, I let the AI do what it should have been doing, and for 15 minutes all they do is all stop and start circling. Like that's not okay. There's no excuse for that. That's bad game design. I could have manually yanked ships into formation quicker than the AI did. At some point in a game when a lot of people have issues with it, and the answer is, well, you just don't know how to play, at some point that's the game design's fault. Hey, dogfight. Did I not tell these guys? Yeah, these guys are attacking. Okay. Alright, so 1 Wildcat down, 1 Zero down. At least we short-circuited any strafing attacks on our planes, or on our ships. The only bad thing is that probably means there's going to be a dive bomber attack that comes in, and our aircraft will... I'm guessing we won't have many left after this. Although, if they can lure them in toward the Atlantas, we might be able to use our flak to help out. 2 Wildcats down. Whoops. Another enemy 0 down. Yeah, drag him north. Drag him past the task force here. Let's get the Atlanta's guns into action. That'll help our zeros out a bit. Another enemy aircraft down. Hopefully this zero gets pulverized. Or is that a... No, that's a zero. Get him, boys! I think that's a zero, right? Yeah, it is. Apparently not going to hit that zero. He's just going to weave through the formation and be fine. Okay. Fine. I see how it is, Atlantis. All the AI pilots are kind of garbage. Have a good one, Lieutenant. Okay, we're gonna just keep flying around in circles here. I guess you weren't attacking anyone, technically. I get so worn out on just doing air battle after air battle after air battle. I mean, air combat's important, but given the way the game basically has unlimited aircraft on land bases, it's a little bit fatiguing. Hey, well, that was one Wildcat, 1-0, I guess. All right. Nope, just shooting at my own aircraft. No big deal. Oh, that's why. It's because I told it to retreat. Wish I could just time compress through these stupid battles. Just having the ability to time compress through these air battles would be really nice. If you could do that, that would make this feel like much less of a grind. How many left? 4, 1, and 7. So 3 enemy aircraft left by the looks of it. Yeah. And we've got 2, 4, 6. We outnumber them. In theory, that might matter. Alright, so another one of them down. Just the one left by the looks of it. Zero number 4. Get him. Nice. Alright, so that should be it. Victory. Alright, so my aircraft have to return to base. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get them back up in the air. Get them back over the convoy. We've got a submarine going up through the slot here. I've got my bombardment task force on the way to Guadalcanal. Probably should actually have them hold off till a little bit later in the day. Yeah, one more zigzag. Another enemy task force attack. Let's try and retreat. Turn radar on. As long as they're just fighters, I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, we don't have any destroyers left. Apparently the Atlantas do have depth charges, so that should help in the event that that we do end up in a submarine situation here. But for whatever reason, these fighters are just flying by at high altitude, which gives us free shots with the Atlantis. Oh, there are dive bombers back here. Shit! Dive bombers! Reverse your turn. Get your guns into action. They're coming on the C3, aren't they? Oh, boy. So the rear of the line, not a good... single line formation, not the best formation to be dealing with enemy dive bombers. I assume bombs are in the air. No hits. Oh my god. Thank God. Maneuvering helped. Save the goddamn day. What do you mean? You want me to send like a huge C3 fleet? They all get sunk. Trying to minimize the losses here. All right. Well, they're getting shot down there. Can we leave yet? 60 more seconds. Can I time compress? No. All right. Have I sunk any enemy battleships yet? I did sink the Congo, Freezy Paup. Not in this particular stream, but we did sink the Congo with Avengers out of Port Moresby, which we're about to lose to the Japanese landing forces. Trying to reinforce Milne Bay with some additional troops that I'm pulling out of Guadalcanal. If we can do that, then I think Milne Bay may be saved. I am the butcher of my own men, J Street. Maybe Granny Gates also. The Iowas are not in the game, Gurkle Toss. The game takes place in 42 and 43 before the Iowas get involved. All right. Wildcats on the way. Should be there before another enemy air attack. B-17's headed up to Guadalcanal. I forgot I sent those a while back. Alright. More enemy air attacks, because why the hell not? At least our planes are starting right on top of our formation this time. Alright. So where are the enemy aircraft? Here they are. Pause. Alright. Are they just fighters, or are there dive bombers hidden back in there somewhere? I don't know. Well, let's find out. Engage, boys. Engage. Alright, meanwhile, lead ship. I think we want you to turn to get your broadside on. So you can have a full broadside into the enemy air units. Also get the lead Atlantas into action, because they're not... They're too far away because this is a line formation. That's not true, Frenzy. Freezy. We did have that surface engagement where our AI ships ran around in circles and circles and circles and destroyed an enemy cruiser and 2 destroyers. Yeah, I don't have any more troops to send, J Street. I'm out of troops. That's why I'm pulling troops out of Guadalcanal, is because we have no troops left. Alright, so no dive bombers, by the looks of it. Just fighters, which are duking it out. By the way, hi, Coffee Filter. Saw you in there. Hope you're having a good one. All right, so one Wildcat lost, 1-0 down, so 2 Wildcats down so far, 1-0. Friendly fire's off. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true, Luca, because we hit our own ship with a torpedo in that naval battle, so maybe it's not off. Yeah, that was the most... Maybe it should have been the most frustrating, but the least frustrating part of that naval battle was just the hilarity of seeing my cruiser fire a torpedo in the wrong direction of the enemy at my own ship. I don't think we weren't targeting my own ship. I can go back and double check, but I'm 99% sure we were not targeting my own ship by mistake. And torpedo fired out of that. Weekly supplies, I feel like King is less of an issue than weekly reinforcements of troops. I think the troop quantities are the most difficult thing to deal with, because the AI kind of has unlimited troops. Ramgar, yes. Tactical and strategic. The AI tactics... I guess the enemy AI tactics are not the worst thing in the world. The game should have them retreat from time to time, which they never seem to do. By the way, this looks like a swarm of ants, like on the mini-map, where you can see the aircraft all flying around. The AI tactics for the enemy are more sensical than the friendly AI ship maneuvering. Okay. So, our Wildcats are falling like flies to these zeros. No formation, Brooklyn. I just Brooklyn. Brooklyn, yeah, sorry. I just turned them to face their broadsides toward the enemy aircraft so they could get as much flak out as possible. They're not in any sort of formation. They're just sort of sitting here. I guess technically I was commanding from the lead ship, so these guys are following. It was a line formation. But I just sort of broke everybody out. Let's just end this battle. Our aircraft are getting slaughtered. Hey, Ramgar, thanks for the bits, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, it is definitely hard to outmaneuver a zero at this point in the war. No doubt about it. Can I wish I could time most desired feature. Time compression during battles. Because air battles take forever. Looks like my Wildcat still maneuvered defensively, and anti-aircraft fire still occurs. I just can't tell them to attack an enemy while you're trying to escape from the battle. June of 42? It's August, Garkaltos. Hellcat doesn't come around for a while still. Guadalcanal was mostly Marine Wildcats. And a lot of American Army stuff later. Oh no, collision! Sound collision alarm! What are you doing? Ah! Back emergency! We made it! We saved the day! Captain Brakes. Good job, sir. So the enemy Zeros, I think, shot down all my aircraft. Yeah. So now where are they going? Now they're in range of our Atlantis. Maybe our Atlantis can do the work that our fighters couldn't? There's still a ways out there, though. Are they trying to strafe this guy now? After all that dogfighting? No, they're just flying straight by low. Oh my god, he crashed into my ship! Holy shit, and it actually did damage this time. In the past when we've had shot down planes crash into us, it didn't do any damage. This time it did. All right. I don't know that that was deliberate either. I think it was just flying low and it happened to crash into me. First kamikaze of the war. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of War on the Sea, a new game out by Killerfish Games, the developers of Atlantic Fleet and Cold Waters. I hope you guys enjoyed episode number 28 of my Allied Let's Play series with the naval battle of Guadalcanal and our attempt to escape from sort of consistent Japanese airstrikes coming out of Guadalcanal, trying to sink these cargo ships with our Marines on board. We're trying to get out to Milne Bay where we can put these Marines into a fight that they might be able to win, unlike the fight near Guadalcanal. And that's the situation that we find ourselves in here today. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the episode, my griping, aside. And let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, though, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I'm out.